Hi everyone, Bioinformatter here, and I'm going to go over the rare and mythic hits from my first collector box of Magic the Gathering Duskmourn House of Horrors. Because it's a collector box, there's a lot of hits. So I'm going to go through them fairly quickly, unless there's like something that's special, you know. So, cursed recording, dissection tools in extended art foil, non-foil, foil, um, head shredder, which is going to be pretty crazy for doing land mill strategies. Unidentified hover ship, Marina Vendrell's Grimoire, foil showcase, Anamatu Veil Piercer, so from the Commander Precon. Okay, so this one's special. Enduring Curiosity, so this is the foil. I guess they're calling it a Japanese version, even though it's not Japanese language. But whatever you call it, it's the cute the cutest version. And the Enduring Curiosity, whenever creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. And basically, if this dies, it comes back as an enchantment and not a creature. So it sticks longer. There's the more plain version. Well, this one's of Innocence. Tenacity is another one. And Vitality. So this is turning your creatures into mana darks. So that's up my alley. Fear of Missing Out. Glitch Interpreter. So this is the fancy borderless treatment for Kona Rescue Beastie. Metamorphosis Fanatic. Ominous Flytrap. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. So that's another nice one. So it's got this impending clause on it. So it's not a creature until the impending is finished. Whenever Overlord of the Hauntwoods enters or attacks, create a tapped colorless land token named Everywhere that is every basic land type. So that's kind of like a new, well, land tokens aren't common, aren't a common occurrence, aside from land creatures. Like I have Awake in the Woods for that kind of stuff. Overlord of the Mistmoors. So that gets you flying insects. Peer Past the Veil. Phenomenon Investigators. The truth is out there. Screaming Nemesis. Silent Tall Creeper. Soaring Lightbringer. Star Athlete. The Jolly Balloon Man. So haste and create a token as a copy of another target creature you control, except it's a 1/1 red balloon creature in addition to its other colors and types. And it has flying and haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. But it's a way of getting ETBs on a bunch of stuff. So could go wild. The Master of Keys. So when it enters, put X+1 on counters and mill twice X cards. And each enchantment card in your graveyard has escape. Yeah, I haven't been. I don't know. You kind of like hate exiling too many cards, so paying a steep escape cost isn't something that I like to do. The Mind Skinner. Okay, can't be blocked, and if a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage, and each opponent mills that many cards. So yes, that will win friends and influence people. Um, Toby Beastie Befriender. Yes, it creates a 4/4 white beast creature token with it can't attack or block alone. If you have 4 or more creature tokens you control have flying. So flyers can win games. There's the non-foil version, and here's the foil of the regular version. Twitching Doll. Unstoppable Slasher. Showcase version. And there's the foil regular version of it. Winter Misanthropic Guide. Okay, so we get to one of the rooms, which are a new feature of Duskmourn. So Dazzling Theater, create creature spells you cast. Yeah, I like this one. The creature spells you cast have Convoke, and the other room, the prop room, is untap each creature you control during each other player's untap step. So yes, that will definitely lead to shenanigans. Demonic Covenant. So whenever one or more demons you control attack a player, you draw a card and lose a life. And at your end step, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying, then mill 2 cards. If 2 cards that share all their card types were milled this way, sacrifice the Demon Covenant. Okay. Another room, the Funeral Room and Awakening Hall. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And when you unlock this door, return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Into the Pit. So you may look at the top card of your library at any time, and you may cast spells from the top of your library by sacrificing a non-land permanent, in addition to paying their other costs. So if you've got enough kind of like low importance tokens, that could be cool. Leyline of Resonance. So it's like with the other ley lines, if it's in your opening hand, you can start it with it on the battlefield. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single creature you control, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. There's the regular foil version. And the Leyline of the Void. Graveyard Hate. Leyline of Transformation, so the extended art foil version. You choose a creature type, and creatures you control are the chosen type in addition to their other types. And the same is true for creatures spells you control and creature cards that you own that are on the battlefield. So it's kind of, Maskwood Nexus. Meat Hook Massacre 2 in foil. The sequel. Roaring Furnace Steaming Sauna. So when you unlock this door, this room deals damage equal to the number of cards in your hand to target creature an opponent controls. And the other side is you have no maximum hand size at the beginning of your end step. Draw a card. So you can cast the sauna first and build your hand size up, and then use the Roaring Furnace to blast something into nothingness. They came from the pipes. So an ETB of Manifest Dread twice. So that's a new mechanic in this set. Whenever a face-down creature card you control enters, draw a card. So you get the card draw off of the things that are entering. Collected Company. So this is a special guest in foil. So look at the top 6 cards of your library, put up to 2 creature cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and put the rest onto the bottom of your library in any order. Come back wrong. Disorienting choice. It's too much of a wall of text. Formless Genesis. So Changeling, create an XX colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling and Death Touch, where X is the number of lands in your graveyard. Retrace. Split up, so you can selectively doom tapped or untapped creatures, depending on what's most beneficial to you. Valgavoth's Onslaught. So manifest Dread X times, then put X +1/+1 counters on each of those creatures. So I think that sounds neat. There's the foil normal version of it. So now we're down to the lands. A Blazing Verge, borderless foil. So these verges are lands that they come in untapped, and they tap for one color, and you unlock the other color by activating, the right types of lands, but by owning the right types of lands on the battlefield. So it's not that hard of a hurdle to get over. So they're pretty decent lands. Like if you don't have battle bond lands and duels and everything, these might do the trick and not be that much of a hindrance. So Flood Farm is the white-blue. There's the other normal version of it. The Selesnya, Hushwood Verge, foil. Valgavoth's Lair. So it's a hexproof enchantment land. And it enters tapped. But you choose a color, and so basically you can use it for color fixing, if you can survive the delay of turn on it. And there is the non-foil showcase version of that. So there was decent stuff in here, and I think that having that, yeah. So I think that is that, and the Meat Hook Massacre 2 foil are probably the biggest hits out of this. But yeah, so I bought a whole case of these, so this is just number one. Keep your eye out for the rest of the pulls that I got from the other boxes. Thanks for watching.